Did you know that there is a national laboratory that focuses on renewable energy? Yes, it's called the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. And along with the International Panel on Climate Change, they had a lot of interesting things to say about nuclear energy. For example, in this graph right here, you can see in terms of the number of greenhouse gas emissions for each amount of energy from the different energy sources, that nuclear energy is as good or better than all of the traditional energy sources that we associate with renewable. Now, that's a little bit interesting when you look at what the Department of Energy also said specifically on these same groups. And I pointed this one out because it's kind of interesting that nuclear over here, although it's still as low or lower than the traditional renewables, it's categorized as being non-renewable, which is interesting because they claim that geothermal is renewable. And the source of geothermal energy is radioactive decay of uranium and thorium in the earth. It's actually the same source of energy for nuclear. It's just with nuclear, we actually fission those and accelerate the radioactive decay process when we do nuclear energy. So that's why they would call it non-renewable. But technically, it's the same source of energy as geothermal. So I just thought that was kind of cute. But here's something that's even more profound. Right now, we actually have the technology to passively remove uranium from seawater. Now, Pacific Northwest National Lab, they did a press release that's down here, but it's in the literature, and Oak Ridge National Laboratory did some research on it as well. The point is that 9 times the annual electrical energy needs of the United States are just being dumped into the ocean from natural erosion off of the surface, just from water, just trickling through the granite and the rock and the sand and so forth. And so without even digging a hole, we can passively remove it from the ground. So that's pretty impressive that if we use this technology, which actually is more expensive than current mining and milling, but if we put some investment into it in terms of research, we could make it cheap. The same reason why solar and wind became cheap, because we put so much research money into it. If we did it, then nuclear would become sustainable, renewable, and environmentally friendly, even more so than it already is. And I would argue that it already is, but you probably have to watch some more videos that I made to get that. But I'll keep it short. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.